So, you want to go on the carnivore diet, but you're worried about the cost. You see these influencers on social media talking about their carnivore diets and what they eat on it, and it all sounds very expensive. Most people simply can't afford to eat the diet of, say, Michaela Peterson, who eats mostly lamb. It's just too costly. But not to worry, you can still eat carnivore on a budget, and that's exactly what I did for months. I went from overweight, demotivated, lethargic, and anxious to lean, fit, strong, and confident eating a carnivore diet on a budget. My name's Ethan, and I make videos on carnivore, keto, and intermittent fasting, and I show you how to get lean and healthy. Let's begin. So here's my top 5 carnivore foods that will fit into any budget. So number 1 is liver. So liver is actually an extremely nutrient-dense food, and over in the UK where I live, I can get 400 grams of chicken liver for just £1.50, which is $1.84 for you guys over in the US. Because liver is so nutrient-dense, just 300 grams of butter-fried liver is easily enough to fill most people up, and so it really is an amazing food for carnivores on a budget, and also carnivores in general. So number 2 is ground beef. Ground beef is a brilliant food for carnivores on a budget, and actually, without high-fat ground beef, I would really have struggled in my early carnivore days. Now, carnivore is a high-fat diet, so you should aim to buy ground beef with as high of a fat percentage as you can. Ground beef is easy and versatile. You can just throw it in a pan, saute, salt to taste, add some butter on top, and then it's good to go. Number 3 is canned seafood. Canned seafood is another cost-effective option. Canned tuna is the most popular, but there are other options such as salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, and anchovies. These are nutritional powerhouses and offer tremendous value. Tinned fish is high in omega-3, vitamin D, iodine, and all sorts of nutrients that your body needs. Just make sure to buy options packed in water, not oil. So number 4 is reduced meat. Supermarkets frequently run sales. There's almost always heavily reduced meat in supermarkets that's due to expire soon. I've picked up £2 steaks before that were due to expire the next day, and all I needed to do was freeze the ones I didn't need to eat right away. Your local butcher will almost always have reduced meats. Just ask and they'll be happy to help. My local butcher actually sells misfit bacon, which is just odd cuts of bacon that are about a quarter of the price of regular bacon, simply because it doesn't look so good. And finally, number 5 is eggs. Eggs are a top option for carnivore on a budget. They make up for a lot of nutrients that beef muscle does not offer, such as vitamin K2 and vitamin E. You can buy eggs in bulk for a much cheaper price per egg than in smaller amounts. My local supermarket sells boxes of 30 eggs for £5. That's just over $6. So, there's my top 5 foods for carnivore on a budget. I hope this video helps you, and if it does, then please consider subscribing.